See, like I know for us growing up, OG meant original gangster. But like the good brother was saying, we have to redefine that term because OG should mean offering guidance, offering game to the next generation. That's why we have to understand cooperation versus competition. So sometimes as men, especially our elder men, they can be a little egotistic and they don't really want to give the game, you know, to a young brother like myself because they feel as though if I give you the game, then you have no more value to bring. But when that's not true.
And Leo Acabó.
To all my soul survivors joining me here on the Sovereign Reign Nightcap, let us yell it out to the universe. Just let me be great. I'm your host, Aking Sheye Oluwatobi Oshayandi, better known as Coach A.O. Here at the Nightcap, this is where we commune as a community. Community, meaning exactly what the word states, a common unity in raising our energy, frequency, and vibration. Commune, meaning that we'll share together different resources, techniques, and responsibilities that's required to overcome different adversities and challenges in life. Each person should know you are the master of your faith and you are the captain of your soul. It's our birthright to Sovereign Reign. So let's go and let's grow.
So, peace, love, and light to you. All of my beautiful soul survivors out there joining me here for the Sovereign Reign Nightcap. You know, this is where we come, commune as a community, and we share those characteristics, we share those principles that's been helping us grow throughout the year. First, let me say I miss y'all, family. I really and truly have. I'm your brother. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a mentor. I'm just sharing with you what has been effectively working in my life, from going to the conferences to paying for the courses, from theta healing with my family, from this marital bliss that I've been seeking with my wife, you know, from the abundance that we've been seeking in the universe, and just applying the knowledge that we've been grabbing, turning it into wisdom and grabbing a level of understanding so we can give that to the next generation. Now, the one thing that I can say that I'm proud of that we have did is we've released the parent-student curriculum here at Sovereign Reign University. That's a tool that we're using to build strong bonds in the family. Reading is important. Math is important. Life skills is important, but theta healing is important. Holistic development is important. Us being parents, home training is important. Us giving the babies a true identity in the household, sending them out in the universe empowered is important. Parents, we got to take our power back. And the one thing we have to do is spend that time to invest in our babies. So just look at it like this right here. The reason why we have to really spend that time with our babies and invest that time is our most valuable asset. If they want to give you the greatest punishment, what are they going to give you? Time. So that's why we got to take control and get our time back and invest that time into our babies. And there's two things that we focus on in the curriculum, and that's critical thinking and analyzing. And if we can give our babies critical thinking and analyzing at a young age, they'll be able to have that discerning spirit in each situation that they grow through in life, and they just won't go through a situation in life, and they'll be able to make a decision for themselves off of the foundation principles that we give them. If you want to check that out, make sure you go to akingsheye.oluwatobi.com, or you can go to amazon.com and just type in parent student curriculum. That Sovereign Reign gonna pop up. You will see it and you purchase it. We got some beautiful tools in there like the learning style assessment. We have an educational SWOT analysis, and we do get into that holistic development of theta healing. So you do want to go and check that out and just add that to the collection of personal development and family building. It's a tool that that I feel like every household should have. And you know, we here to help because it's what I'm doing in my household. I have a blended family. Nobody really took the time out to really love and try to blend me and my family together. I had to go and pay to get the information. I had to go to seminars. I had to reach out and get mentors. What I wanted to be able to do is to package it in a nice, beautiful curriculum. That way we understand that our true wealth is building strong bonds in the family. There's no iron team, but there's an iron family because individuals matter. And we got to get back to wealth building, and how we build true wealth and create a legacy is starting with the families, right? Make sure y'all go and check that out and be a part of the cultural revolutionary move. So, you know, nonetheless, man, we're going to get right into the nightcap. And the main thing we want to focus on today is cooperation versus competition. Because the one thing we don't want to do is confuse the two. And I think sometimes we feel as though we're in competition with somebody, but really and truly we should be in cooperation. Even if we're in the same industry as an individual, we need to understand that iron sharpens iron, and we can learn from another individual. A wise man once told me that only a fool can't learn from another man, whether good or bad, right? I don't care if it's a bum that's under a bridge, you can still learn something from him of what to do or what not to do. Or he could just impart some wisdom, some life gain from his experience and what he had to grow through. So now you know what not to do. Because we can always learn from somebody else's experience. That's how we're able to quantum leap and speed up our time clock. It's from learning from somebody else's mistakes or learning from somebody else's success, because oftentimes we're not trying to reinvent the wheel, right? Somebody else is successful at what it is that we've done. That's why we're incorporating something that's called fellowship. You know, everybody want to be a leader. Everybody talk about leadership, but we really don't understand how fellowship can get us further in life, because they do say it's better to give than it is to receive. And anytime I've ever progressed in life, like my father was saying, as we discussed, I've always noticed that it's been when I've had a chance to help somebody. Every time I've had a chance to grow in life and elevate, it's always because I was helping somebody. We have to understand the power of being a servant, right? Of just true servanthood. We don't always have to be at a level of competition. We need to know how to collaborate to build collectively and cohesively in our community, and understanding that we are one of the ones and we add value and understand our unique position. I don't like to call it a unique selling point, but what I do like to say is everybody has a gift, and we have to discover that gift so we can perfect that gift and give that gift away to the universe. But you know that I love y'all, family, and I told y'all I wasn't going to be long-winded. The one takeaway that we're going to learn from today is how to be in cooperation with each other and not competition. Honestly, just think about it, family. They said if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you're trying to go far, go together. Because it takes a village, right? Even a vehicle, man, has wheels, it has a steering wheel, it has an engine, it has seats, it has more than one component. And all of those components make up a vehicle. Even the smallest nut that's on the wheel is very important to the make of a vehicle. So every individual has to understand the part that they play in the movement, and no one person is bigger than the other one. Everybody needs everybody. We can come together and work in collaboration with each other, in cooperation with each other, and we don't have to be in competition with each other. Because the one thing I noticed is that when we're incentivized by money or by materialistic things, you know, we'll cut corners to make sure we reach that goal. Like I've noticed that with my daughters or with my kids, when I incentivize them, like, oh baby, if you get all A's and B's, I'll give you this. I'll reward you with this. So now what my daughter thinks is that what I have to do is do whatever it takes in order to get that A and B so I can get this reward. That even means if I have to cheat, if I have to lie, if I have to cut corners, and not being integrable about the process and how we go about obtaining the goal. So what we have to look at oftentimes is the progress of a person, the true effort of a person, because effort can outbeat talent any day. Because I have one child that, guess what? You may have started out at an F, but I watch your progress, right? I watch the effort that you put in. I watch how you study. I watch you get into your learning style. So that way you made an adjustment and you went from an F, you progressed and you went from a C from your effort, and that can be rewarded. I've learned how to reward behavior over materialistics and just reaching the goal, because we live in an internet time now where you can just put a filter on anything and make anything look like and give it the illusion like a successful, but really and truly it's a private failure. You're a public success, but a private failure, because oftentimes, man, we're putting filter on things when we are a public success, but a private failure. And we have to make that adjustment where we're moving integrable and we're standing on business, as they like to say, which is our principles and our morals. And we don't get off track from that. I even feel the pressure from my people from doing the right thing, and I want to get off track because I may see something, or I'm pressured from, or I'm triggered from my old traumas, and now I want to revert back to that old version of myself, that unhealthy version of myself in this new environment, and that's not going to be beneficial. The only thing I'm going to do is ruin my new relationships, bringing that old person because I was triggered from my past traumas in this new situation. But what we have to do is grow from our emotions, and that's when we get into the emotional intelligence, right? Okay? I'm just so excited, and I want to share with y'all, family, man. It's been a minute since we did this Sovereign Rain Nightcap, and we're going to get into it this season. On season 3, we're going to grow, we're going to elevate. Third quarter, we're going to focus in, we're going to lock in, and we're going to do exactly what we said we're going to do, right? We're going to control the mind, the disciplines of the mind, and we're going to overcome those adversities, and we're going to overcome those challenges, and we're going to do them together, family. So you know that I love y'all. Make sure you tune in, you hit the notifications. We'll be here every Sunday for the Sovereign Rain Nightcap, as we reflect and as we grow as a community, as we share, and as we continue to build our individual personal selves, as we build our families, and as we build our community. Family, let's go and let's grow. You know, we yelling it out to the universe. Just let me be great. Because we seeking greatness. We keeping our eyes on the prize, and we ain't falling short of the potentials that's inside of us. We gonna live it out in this lifetime and not the next. So, you know, we want to make sure that we give the creator a ROI on his investment from all the potentials and the gifts that lay inside of us. Man, so listen. First and foremost, family, the one thing we want to do is keep elevating and educating ourselves. Regardless of what. As long as we keep getting better every day, that's the only thing that we can ask for. We're not here to save the world. As long as we save ourselves, man, that's the only thing that we can ask for, family, because we soul survivors. So let's go and let's grow. Until next Sunday, make sure we be prosperous during the week. All right? You know that I love y'all, man. Let's go and let's grow.